And the additional rain is not helping cleanup efforts from Tuesday's storm. There are still 117,000 customers without power in North Texas, many in the hard-hit city of Richardson. 60 people in the city were also displaced when the powerful winds hit their apartment complex. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Richardson with the latest. Lori.
Clarice, many people who lived in this Richardson apartment complex are now living in hotels, trying to figure out where they will go next, with many of their belongings now gone.
Workers raced to beat the rain at High Oak East Apartments, covering the roof with a tarp. But much of the damage was already done early Tuesday morning when hurricane-force winds ripped off part of a roof, destroying people's belongings below.
The first step is to make sure that those residents are housed, and so we are very fortunate through a partnership with the city of Richardson. They are all stably housed at this time.
Abby Kaufman is the president and CEO of the Network of Community Ministries in Richardson.
Their mattresses and their cribs, it's not just about food, it's about all of the items that have made it a home.
Kaufman says 62 people and 23 families were displaced by the storm,
including a pregnant woman who has 2 small children already.
Many others in Richardson are on day 3 without power. Operation Barbecue Relief has cooked up meals to provide just that.
We have a thing here that you've never sat down to eat a barbecue meal and have a bad memory. So we want to make sure that we can give them, if it's 5 minutes of comfort in the worst time of their life.
The nonprofit is ready to serve up 400 meals at the Network of Community Ministries for lunch and dinner through Saturday.
We were set up all outdoors with the weather that came in, the rain, the potential for severe weather. This organization opened up their doors to us, allowed us to come in and use their kitchen.
And with the rain making powerless houses dark in the middle of the day, this was a nice escape for Shonda Krycha and her daughter and friend.
Trying to cook in the dark with a flashlight.
She translated for her daughter who is deaf.
A lot of trees. There's no TV, it's hot, there's no cooking, there's no lights, bed is dark. Can't see. If she's sitting on the other end of the living room, then I was like, wait, I had to put a flashlight so that way we can talk.
It is not the start to summer that Ethan Florence expected. He is going into 3rd grade.
Where we live, the whole street doesn't have power, but the whole other side of the street has power.
The rain Thursday taking away one more form of entertainment as the wait for power continues.
We can't play outside right now.
Encore says the remaining power outages are the most complex and time-consuming, requiring the reconstruction of equipment. They say that their crews from multiple states are working through the night. If you want to volunteer to help the Network of Community Ministries, we've put the link on our website at fox4news.com.